conduct and sportsmanship required during athletic competition. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a great country with freedoms like no other. In order to honor America, and in respect for our served and who are currently serving to defend our freedoms, please stand and join us in the singing of our national anthem.
Sports fans, basketball fans, welcome to the Red Zone once again, second of our two live streams on this Saturday as we are getting ready for varsity boys basketball action. It's a non-conference matchup tonight between the visiting Knights of Crestview and our homestanding Hicksville Aces. Hi everybody, I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television. With me tonight, Jim Seiler calling the play-by-play, Chris Warner operating the iPad Pro camera for this evening. And we're glad to have you with us, whether you are an Aces fan or a Knights fan. We're glad to have you with us for our live coverage from Hicksville here tonight. Jim, this is probably going to be maybe a kind of a rock'em sock'em type of contest tonight. There's a lot of talent on this Crestview Knights team, and we're going to wait and see. The JVs were kind of overpowered by the Knights JV squad. So the Aces took a drubbing at the hands of Antwerp last night, so they're looking to bounce back this evening, but they're going to have their A game ready tonight.
Right, they are. They're going to have to be on the top of their everything, because Crestview is, perennially a good tournament team, and we're getting there to where it's tournament time, and you better be ready.
Yes, indeed. Well, let's take a look at the starting fives for tonight, beginning with Jim Seiler running down the starting lineup for the visiting Crestview Knights.
Okay, Crestview Knights, coached by Doug Etzler, are 11-4 on the season, and they start number 1, Gavin Etzler, 6'2" guard, he's a junior. Number 2, Ronte Jackson, a 6'1" guard, he's a senior. Number 5, Mitch Temple, a 6'2" guard, and he's a junior. And number 10, Carson Hunter, 6'2" guard, and he's a junior. And finally, if you're expecting him to be a center, he's not. He's number 25, Nate Lichtel.
Lichtel, whatever.
Yeah, he's 6'2", and he's also a guard. So they're going to run a 5-guard offense, and you are used to seeing something like that at Hicksville. Starting for the Aces again, Erin Klima. She is 6'4" and a junior. Number 2, Josh Myers, 6 foot and senior. Number 3, Brody Balser, 5'8", and a junior. Number 5, 6'6", senior Jackson Bergman. And number 11, Kyler Baird, a senior at 5'10". So Bergman will be going up against
that'll be
Ronte Jackson.
Yep.
And I will venture to say that it'll be Jackson.
Yep. He's got a good vertical leap and slaps it out of there.
I was watching him at pregame. He can get up and off the floor.
So we're underway. Crestview with the ball early on. And with the play-by-play, Jim Seiler.
All right, here we go. Hunter, number 10, and what a unique pass. Gannon Etzler with the for 2 points. Josh Myers down the floor with it. Gives it to Bergman. Bergman to Baird. Baird down low. Back to Balser.
Balser's going to be one of the shortest guys on the court here tonight.
Oh yes, he already is. Bergman didn't even know how open he was.
Yeah.
And Ron Tay is going to pick up the first personal of the night. That's number 5. That's Temple.
Oh, okay. Mitch Temple picks it up.
Bergman at the line.
He'll shoot 2. Nope. Score remains 2-0 Knights. Jackson will get one more.
Got it.
Cuts the Knights lead in half, 2-1. Our officials tonight include a certified Major League Baseball umpire.
Professional baseball.
Yeah.
He's not in the majors yet.
Okay.
He's working his way up through the minors. He's from Defiance, Ohio. Etzler from outside, off the rim, rebound by
Lichtel.
Lichtel.
I think it's Lichtel or Lytle.
It's not Lytle, I don't believe. It could be. Could be. Let's use it Lytle.
All right.
It makes it easy.
If we're wrong,
we're wrong.
You can let us know in the comments. And we mean no disrespect.
Somebody send him an email.
Yeah, we may have to pop down at the intermission and
Bergman inside.
Send a runner down.
Over to Josh Myers in the corner. It's
no good.
Off. And rebound is pulled out of there by Hunter. Pass in the corner.
Ooh,
number 5.
That's good. Temple makes it a 5-1 game.
Myers with it to Baird. Down
Klima.
low with Klima.
And Bergman is kind of waylaid down there and not able to get a good shot off.
Hunter again into the corner.
Oh.
Number 5, Temple again.
6 points now for Temple, and it's an 8-1 game.
Pass back to Bergman. Over to Klima. From the corner, it's off the rim. Ball tipped back out. Myers to Klima. Back out to Myers. Balser. Spin, move in the lane. Dribble, no good.
Bergman draws the foul. Doesn't get the putback to drop, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Oh no.
That'll be on Ronte Jackson. That'll be his first and team foul number 2.
He earned the ire of the umpire.
Hand to the face in a little bit too aggressive a move. 2 points now for Bergman. It makes it an 8-2 game. Klima will have a seat, and Alex Gordon will come in to spell him. Gordon, a 6'5" junior.
And Bergman is 3 for 4 at the line.
Put Alex in maybe to help Jackson out dealing with Ronte Jackson. And that's going to be on Baird, I think.
Yeah, I believe.
Baird picks up his first personal and team foul number 1 for the Aces. Into the game, Nasir Easterling, wearing number 35. for Crestview. And he will spell Jackson.
Coach having a talk with Jackson. Oh, we're going to have a foul.
Before the shot?
Yep. Gordon got it.
Gordon, yep. Gordon's first, team foul number 2.
Corner shot. Etzler off of everything, nothing.
Myers grabs it on the baseline. He's going to be dogged a little bit by Temple and his way up the floor.
Down to Gordon. Gordon gets a rebound, got it knocked away, and Etzler came up with it. Temple.
Got it.
2 points. 8 for him already. Klima coming back in, as is Jackson for Crestview.
J.J. Ward for Crestview also getting ready to check in. Klima will come.
I guess Ward is a excellent athlete. He's been injured and hasn't been playing. He's only had in the last couple games, he's got to play a little bit.
Baird will draw the foul. Klima back into the game for the Aces, by the way, as he.
Hunter picks up the foul. Baird at the line. Got one.
Aces living on the free throw line so far here.
Got 2.
Makes it a 5-point game. Knights leading 10-5 here with 3:20 to go in our opening quarter.
Oh goodness, they're delivering. Oh, Bergman with the rebound.
Myers gets it across the 10-second line.
Klima in the corner. Back in, comes out Myers. Baird down Bergman. Corner for Myers.
Gosh, missed it. Had a good look, but just a little offline.
Jackson passed down to Ward. They get out to Temple. To Ward. To Jackson. A Hunter. Back in the corner to Ward. Jumper, no good. Rebound, Bergman.
Flips it over to Myers, and here come the Aces. Down by 5.
Oh.
In and out. Oh, man.
Man, that spun. Temple. Is it over? Hunter. Jackson to Ward. From the side. No good. Klima the rebound. Klima. Bergman.
As the ball knocked out of bounds by Ronte Jackson and
Easterling. Oh,
Josh Myers.
He's taking a break already.
Balls are back into the game for him.
Klima.
Tripped up a little bit. Jackson. And he'll get helped out of bounds by Bergman.
Now he wasn't going to score.
Nope. Bergman will pick up the foul. Jackson will go to the line to shoot 2. That'll be team foul number 3 on the Aces. Misses it. Score remains 10-5. Gets that one.
The one.
That's his first point of the night.
11-5.
And Myers come back into the game for Alex Gordon. And after the flubbed inbounds, it'll be Crestview's ball.
That's where to inbound it. Get it out to Ward. Jackson. That's where the Ward lay it in.
Looking good. 2 points for Ward, and it's a 13-5 game. Aces now down by 8.
Balser, Klima, Bergman spins, and it's good.
That's the first shot from the floor the Aces have scored on tonight. Bergman will get another foul there. That'll be 2 on Jackson. And team foul number 4 on the Aces. Trailing by 6, 13-7 with 41.3 seconds to go in our first quarter.
Bergman sat down. Gordon back on the floor. Etzler with the ball to Jackson. Ward in the corner. Back up to Jackson. Steal
by Balser. And he's going to be tripped from behind. No whistle. And then Ronte Jackson is going to pick up a foul against Aaron Klima. And timeout on the floor from Coach Tier. He can't believe.
Gordon just picked up a foul.
Oh, okay. I thought that was going to be on Jackson. So it'll be out of bounds to Crestview. Coach Tier's beside himself. He can't believe Balser didn't get a whistle for a foul. Oh, well.
Oh, that's a walk. Holy cow. That's the end of the first quarter. This is gonna be bad.
Okay.
13-7, Knights over the Aces in the end of the first period.
So we're going to take a break here, and while we've got some time, we want to say a big thank you to another one of our Diamond Level underwriters making our coverage possible, APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, a world-class facility right here in Hicksville. I want to thank them so very much for their support, underwriting all of our Aces Sports broadcasts here on Hicksville Community Television for the school year. They feature robotic pallet and packaging solutions, welding, powder coating, lots more. And they're looking to add some people to their team. If you'd like to become a part of the APT Manufacturing Solutions family, log on to aptmfg.com/careers. Check out the many opportunities that they have available. You can also fill out an application, upload your resume right there online. They'd love to hear from you, and we are so grateful to have them as our Diamond Level underwriter again. Whenever you see Aces Sports action on Hicksville Community Television, they're the ones that help make it possible. Tony Nicewander and all the gang at APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, and online at aptmfg.com/careers.
Oh, the Aces
back in
start
action.
The second period. Myers ball to Balser into Baird, Klima. Klima drives, spins, puts up the runner. He makes some of the most acrobatic moves.
So Klima gets the bucket, and it's 13-9.
Oh, yes. Bringing it out. Hunter with it. Drives in the lane. Puts up the runner.
And
it's
good.
Carson Hunter. Gordon.
Up and good. 15-11. The Aces have cut the lead down to 4.
Hunter passed down low. Intended for Etzler, and it's off of him, out of bounds. Going to have a Crestview press. Myers bringing it up. Balser with it. Klima.
Klima loses the dribble but gets it back.
Baird over to Klima. Shot from outside.
Jackson picks it up for Crestview. Almost loses it. Bumps into Gordon. Gets it back.
Jackson to Etzler from the corner.
And that's good for 3.
Gives him 5.
Puts the lead back out to 7, 18-11. Knocked loose, recovered by Crestview, and then almost stolen away.
Jackson ended up with it, put up the shot, and he was fouled.
Yeah, Myers, I think, is going to pick that one up. Yep, Josh Myers, that'll be his first personal. It's team foul number 6 on the Aces, so next one will put the Knights into the bonus. And Jackson back at the line. Gets that one.
Bergman back into the game.
Klima will have a seat.
Timeout.
Timeout by Coach Tony Tier. He wanted to he walked right out onto the court, right up to the guy in timeout. So
he wanted to make sure he knew that he wanted.
So when we get back into action, Ronte Jackson is going to have one more free throw coming. The Knights are leading by 8 right now, 19-11 in this varsity game. It was senior night. Had a nice ceremony recognizing the seniors between the junior varsity game and the start of this varsity contest. And every now and then, if you get to see the student section tonight for Hicksville, it's a red out night. They're all wearing red, and a lot of them have a they look like fans, but they're photographs of the faces of the seniors that they're holding up.
Yeah.
I can see Josh Myers over there and a bunch of other ones, Bergman, and so Jackson's second free throw is good.
He's got 3 for 4 at the line.
Makes it 20-11. Aces down by 9.
Gordon to Baird. Baird from 15.
Nope.
Etzler from downtown. Bergman to rebound.
Meyer going to lose it out of bounds.
Yep.
Into the game.
Easterling back.
Easterling is back, yeah. He's going to spell
Lytle.
Lytle.
There we go. Got a whole tub coat of cocoa.
Yeah.
Munchies.
Looks like they're getting ready to wrap up some of their soup and dessert bar.
Yeah. Etzler again from the corner, and
Gordon grabs the board this time. 4:35 to go. Aces still trailing the Knights by 9, 20-11. They've got the ball.
Myers into Baird. Baird in the lane. 15.
That one's good.
Got 4 points. Easterling, and it's no good, and Bergman gets the rebound. Myers looking to Baird. To Gordon.
And we got a whistle away from the ball.
35.
That will be Easterling. He'll pick up his first. And that'll be team foul number 4 on Crestview. And the Aces will get the ball out of bounds. Klima off the glass and good.
Nice move. It's called a leaner. Etzler pass inside. Bomb from outside. Number 10 gets that one. It's Hunter.
Carson Hunter. It goes from a 5-point to an 8-point game with that shot, 23-15. Bergman off the glass and no good.
Jackson with the ball, bring it back out. Hunter, no good. Jackson tip, Bergman tip.
No one can control it. It comes back out to Crestview.
Easterling, Easterline, whatever.
Easterling.
Ling. Ward with the drive and lays
That's
it
good.
in.
4 points now for J.J. Ward, and it's 25-15, back to a 10-point lead for the Knights.
Aces giving the ball. Being a little bit more methodical. Klima from
Got
the
it.
corner, the 3. 7 for Klima.
Makes it a 7-point game now, 25-18 Knights. A minute 38 to go before halftime.
Etzler with it. Over to Jackson. From the corner.
Boom.
That's Ward.
For 3.
They keep doing that, we can't close it.
Yep. So the Aces, well, early on they were only down by 1 point, but the closest they've really been able to get is about 5. And the Knights managed to pull away every time the Aces closed the gap a little bit. Balzer down low to Bergman. Again from the corner. Klima no good.
Ward with the ball. Down in the corner. Back up on top. Jackson holding it. Cross court.
And Bergman's going to draw the foul. Didn't mean to bump into Etzler, but he did, so. So that'll be 3 on Bergman. Again, Coach Tier is not
He's not very happy.
That's number 7 on the Aces, so that puts the Knights into the bonus. Etzler will be at the line to shoot 1 and 1. Bergman will come out of the game for a while. So it'll be Klima, Gordon. And that one's no good. Myers, Baird, and Alzer on the floor for the Aces right now with 30 seconds to go in the half. Baird in and out.
Get a good shot, get it in the rim, and the dang thing jumps right out. We're going to go for one shot.
Yep. Down to 10 seconds here.
Etzler to Ward.
Who's going to be the outside shooter? Nope.
And that's the end of the first half of play with the Crestview Knights at 28 and the Aces 18.
So we've reached halftime of the varsity contest with the Aces down by 10. And we want to take some time to say another big thank you to another one of our diamond level supporters making our coverage possible here tonight. That's the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Remember, if you're in the market for a vehicle, if you want something brand new or pre-owned, to be it a car, truck, van, or SUV, stop by, check out the great selection they have on the lot, or you can check out the entire dealer inventory online anytime at jimschmidtauto.com. Remember, it's all about service before, during, and after the sale at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, where they always do their very best to find you the vehicle you're interested in, and also make sure whatever you get is one that will best suit you and your family's transportation needs. We want to thank them so very much for their continued diamond level support of all of our Aces Sports broadcasts, all the sports we cover across all of our platforms, all levels of play. They're the ones that help make it possible. Remember, anytime you see Aces Sports action on Hicksville Community Television, they're the ones that help make it possible. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Halftime of the varsity game on this senior night, last Saturday of January 2022. Hard to believe, almost February already.
Really?
Next thing you know, it's going to be Groundhog Day. We'll see if Christopher wakes up and sees his shadow.
See him, you know, he'll tell us there'll be about 8 more weeks
kidding.
of winter.
But anyhow, the Aces down by 10 here at halftime, 28-18. Jim and I are going to step aside, but stay tuned. We will be back, and we'll have all the exciting second half play-by-play coming your way right here on HIX-TV. And, of course, those of you with us right now live on the HIX-TV YouTube channel, we'll keep the stream going here during halftime. We're about 8 minutes away from the second half getting started.
You guys were way off. His name is Lick Lee. Like licking a lollipop and Lee. Lick Lee.
Okay. All right. Well, then we will apologize and we will stand corrected.
What is it?
Number 25 is Nate Lickley. Lickley.
Lickley.
Yeah.
Oh.
Lick and Lee.
Yeah, Lickley.
Oh.
Not Lick Lee.
Lickley. Yeah.
I like-
Christopher went down to the scoring table, and the guy goes, yeah, it's lick like lick a lollipop, and then Lee like, you know, General Lee. So Lickley. So.
I like Lytle better.
Yeah. So we will.
Okay.
We meant no disrespect, and like I said,
Right.
that was just one of those names that threw us a little bit. So we will correct it. So it'll be Nate Lickley. Looking at the score, well, we'll do the scoring coming up here. We've got about 7 minutes to go. They're shooting the half-court shots and whatever to benefit the cheerleaders. I'm not sure if they still have the freshman fundraiser going on, but for those of you who did come out and help support the freshman class, thank you very much. They had soup and dessert bar going, and soups looked pretty good. So they had chili and beef vegetable and
tons of desserts.
and they had muffins and cupcakes and
It's a
they had little
pie out there.
cherry cheesecakes and
There's a whole bunch of cupcakes right
yeah,
here.
all kinds of stuff. Yeah, like I said, some people have gone out and, you know,
buy a dozen or whatever.
Family breakfast tomorrow or whatever, and everybody
Yes.
can have a cupcake or a muffin or something. So I hope that they did well. And again, our congratulations to all of the seniors recognized here tonight between the games, and we wish them continued success and the best of luck as they wrap up their high school career and get ready to move on to whatever lies ahead for all of them. Taking a look at our schedule, as Jim and I mentioned, we're getting to the point where we can start really talking and thinking seriously about tournament basketball. The girls' tournament draw is coming up on Sunday, and we will find out then the specifics. We do know that all of the games in the sectional for the girls are going to be at neutral sites, and they'll either be playing at Paulding or at Bryan. And should they make it out of the sectional, the district for Hicksville will be played at Defiance High School. So we'll have particulars of that, and that works out actually pretty well because our next sports live streaming here on Hicksville Community Television is slated for next week on Tuesday. Next week we've got games Tuesday and Thursday, and both of them are Lady Aces games that we'll be covering. On Tuesday, the Lady Aces will be hosting Pettisville, which will be senior night for the Lady Aces. So the girls basketball seniors will be recognized on Tuesday evening, and we'll also then be able to fill you in on just what the sectional tournament schedule is going to be, and we'll take a look at the sectional and the brackets that the Aces are going to be involved in. And then on Thursday, that will be the last regular season girls game that we will be broadcasting from the Red Zone. They will wrap up their season at home, their home season, I should say. They'll be hosting Edgerton. It won't be their last game. They've got a couple more, but they'll be finishing up on the road this year. So the last home game for the girls will be this Thursday night next week. They'll be hosting again Edgerton, and we encourage everybody to come out for that one too, because between the junior varsity and the varsity game, they're going to have the annual Special Olympics basketball exhibition game with the kids from Williams County, the Sharks, I believe they are, taking on the Defiance Good Sam Tigers, and a couple of Hicksvillians on the Good Sam team. And it's always a great night. It's a terrific way to come out and show support for the athletes. Those kids work really hard, and they play a different kind of basketball, and it's really kind of a better kind of basketball sometimes, because all they care about is the love of the game and just being able to be out there and play. So we always look forward to it, and that'll be part of our live stream coverage too. We're planning on sticking around, and we'll get the rosters. We'll call some play-by-play for the Special Olympians on Thursday night. So that'll be kind of fun as we wrap up the home broadcast here from the Red Zone for girls basketball action, and then we'll I think we get like about a week off, and then we'll be picking up the sectionals. And then, of course, a week from tomorrow is when the boys' draw will be held. And likewise, as soon as that happens, we'll get the information from either the athletic directors or Coach Tier, and we'll be able to fill everybody in on what's happening. Because after we have the two girls' games next week, the following week, we have another boys' game, and that'll be the Aces hosting Fairview. And that's the last regular season home game, because the boys are also going to finish up their regular season schedule on the road this year as well. So after tonight, we only have 3 more nights of basketball here at the Red Zone before we're on the road with the sectional tournament coverage for you here on Hicksville Community Television. Where has the time gone?
That is, time flies when you're having fun.
No kidding. It has been a good season, up and down. We've seen some great games, and it's been a lot of fun too. Again, I got to say a special thank you to Al and all the gang at Subway of Hicksville too, where they're coming in along and joining us as a gold level sponsor, underwriting all of our basketball games and sponsoring the Subway Player of the Game, which I think has really added a lot. I know that both the boys and girls, the Aces and the Lady Aces, they are enjoying that a lot. They look forward to seeing who wins whenever we cover one of their games. We go down and we take the picture, and after we do that, everybody's clapping for whoever wins. So yeah, so like I said, so yeah, they're thanking you on the bus ride. So okay, cool. Oh, okay. That's true. Last night, Jaden Rosales got the Player of the Game award. We'll see who's going to pick it up after the game tonight.
Could be another surprise.
You never know.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Red Zone. A little over a minute, 15 seconds before we get the second half underway. And if you're just joining us at halftime, it's the Crestview Knights leading the Aces by 10, 28-18 the score. Taking a look at unofficial scoring in the first half for the Aces, they were led in scoring by Aaron Klima. Aaron had a couple of buckets and a three-pointer for 7 points. Right behind him, Jackson Bergman with a bucket and 3 free throws for 5. And then it was Kyler Baird. Kyler had 2 free throws and a field goal for 4. Alex Gordon with a bucket and 2 points tonight to make up for the total of the unofficial scoring for the Aces this evening.
For Crestview, Gavin Etzler had a basket and a triple for 5 points. Ronte Jackson has 3 free throws out of 4. Mitch Temple has 2 triples and a basket. He has 8 points. Carson Hunter, he has a basket and a triple for 5 points. J.J. Ward has 2 baskets and a triple. He has 7 points, and that is their total of 28.
Yep, and the Aces are, initially they were just getting points from the free throw line, but they did start to warm up a little bit, so hopefully they'll come out and they won't have cooled down too much over the halftime break. It will be Crestview's ball to start the second half of action. They'll get the ball inbounds. We're underway, and once again with the play-by-play, here's Jim Seiler.
Rolling. Temple had the ball. He give it up to number 25, Lickley. We have a correction.
Yeah.
Jackson gets it. Number 2 drives by Bergman.
Slapped out of bounds.
Deflected and goes out of bounds. The Crestview ball. Gavin Hunter to inbound it to Jackson. Back in the corner, Etzler across to Temple.
Partially deflected.
Jackson gets the ball.
Out of bounds, it'll stay with the Knights.
Josh Meyer.
And the referee having a little conversation with both number 2s on the floor, Myers and Jackson. Not sure what he's talking to them about, but he was
yelling boys.
He was saying something.
Etzler over the other side to Hunter. Lickley with the ball. Temple tries in the lane, lays it up,
and good. First 2 points of the second half go to Crestview, now up 30-18.
Klima with the ball. Over to Balser. To Baird. Baird in the lane. Is it Myers? Bergman for 3.
Off the back of the iron.
Lickley from outside.
Nope.
And he gets it right back. Hunter pass to Temple. To Hunter. On Klima. Hunter gets a rebound. Bergman pulls it down.
So here come the Aces.
Baird gonna get it? Nope. Klima to Bergman.
Nice assist. Bergman
Man,
in and out
oh,
again.
man.
The Aces can't buy a bucket.
Yes.
They're having a heck of a time.
Etzler.
Put back.
Jackson, no. Bergman with the rebound. Myers up the floor. Balser.
Again tries to get it inside to Jackson this time.
Jackson recovers it. Over to Temple from downtown. It's no good. Tapped
Etzler.
out. Etzler get it.
And out of bounds. So the Aces will get the ball back on side court. Still down by 12, 30 to 18. Brody Balzer.
Myers, good, behind his back. Balser looking it over. Like a 1-4. Klima. The Balser.
Under 5 minutes to go now here in our third quarter.
Klima to the area. Hand off to Baird. Got it. 6 for Kyler Baird.
Oh,
Bucket's good by Hunter. Rosales getting ready to come in to excite the ball.
Easterling and Ward also getting ready to check in for Crestview.
Jackson gets a foul.
That'll be the first foul of the half on Crestview, and that'll be the second on Ronte Jackson.
Bergman at the line.
Aces down by a dozen, 32 to 20. Misses. Rosales will come in for Balzer. Also stepping out for Crestview is Temple and Jackson.
Easterling and Bo Ward are in for Crestview.
One more for Bergman from the free throw line.
They got it. 32-21, Knights.
Etzler.
Hunter working on Bergman. To Ward. Over to Etzler. To Ward. Get it out to Lickley.
Shot up and good.
Hunter's pretty darn smooth.
Rosales.
To Myers. Over to Klima. Klima in the lane.
Puts it
Put
up.
up.
Draws the foul.
Offensive foul.
Yeah. That'll be Aaron's first, and that's team foul number 1 on the Aces here in the second half. Temple and Jackson back into the game. Klima and Myers will come out for the Aces.
Gordon in there.
Yep, along with Balzer back on the floor as well.
Jackson on Baird. Cross to Ward. Off. Flipped back in by Jackson, and
He stepped on the baseline.
no, I think he called a foul.
And it'll be on Gordon. Alex picks up his third personal. So both of the big men for the Aces now with 3 personal fouls, Alex Gordon and Jackson Bergman.
Jackson. Ball is
Lobs it in.
passed out. Temple. Yeah, Ward. Oh, Jackson. Pass inside to Ward, and it didn't get the handle on it. Bergman ends up with it. Balser. Rosales. A Balser. Gordon in the corner. Baird. Inside to Rosales.
Bergman.
And we have another foul.
Yeah.
going to be on the floor. 22, Ward. His first.
And it's team foul number 2 for the Knights. Aces will have the ball out of bounds. Hunter will step out for Crestview. Baird, his jumper is short.
Ward in the lane, bounce pass intended for Easterling, and the Aces take it away.
4:23.
You got it. Etzler to Jackson. Goes over to Temple. Temple with the ball. Oh, we have a travel.
Myers back into the game. Bergman will come out. And Gordon will get a breather, and Aaron Klima back in for the Aces. Rosales feeds it off to Myers.
Back to Rosales.
Like he wanted it to.
It was just flat. Etzler, Lickley over to Temple, back to Jackson. Etzler.
So we go under a minute here in the third quarter.
Temple.
That's going to be on
with the
Klima.
foul.
Yeah, that'll be Aaron's second. That'll be team foul number 3 on the Aces.
Mr. Lickley will be shooting a pair.
Nate Lickley.
Get his first chance to score.
Nope.
Gets one more chance.
Yep. Easterling will come out.
Hunter's going in.
Alzer will get a breather.
And he gets the
That
second one to fall. 1 point for Lickley. Bergman inside.
Up and good. Bergman makes it a 10-point game, 35-25.
8 points for him. Jackson. Etzler. Temple. No. And Jackson going to get a foul. Klima got it.
No, they're going to say that's number 2. That's 3 on Ronte Jackson.
Huh.
So he held up. I think he had 2 fingers, but it was hard to see because
it must have
one
been.
of them. Well, yeah, one of them, or else they got. You couldn't see it through the stripes on his shirt or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh well.
And they'll turn it over on a long inbounds pass that goes out of bounds. With 2.2 seconds, Crestview gets the ball back, up by 10, 35-25.
Coach just about getting a tee. Stay off the floor. He just bounced the ball really hard.
Inbounds and half-court shot. It's good. Etzler with the 3.
And that was truly half court. 38-25.
Wow, 38-25. End of the third quarter.
That side looks familiar. Half court.
No, the one you're thinking of was that was a half-court shot there. He was like falling backwards off balance, and Chris still can't get over losing in the regional semifinal.
Oh, that one? Yeah. He was off balance. He wasn't even looking at the basket when he got the ball.
Well, I was going to thank one of our diamond level supporters, but thanks to Christopher, I don't have enough time to do it, so we'll do that at the end of the game. We'll remind everybody the part of the post-game show, we'll be handing out the Subway Player of the Game, thanks to Alan, the gang at Subway of Hicksville, where they say go Aces. Subway of Hicksville, a great place to stop before or after the game or anytime. Download the app to your mobile device. Take advantage of great in-app specials. I want to thank them so much for sponsoring the Player of the Game Award, our good friends at Subway of Hicksville. Balzer will get ready to handle the inbounds here. As we'll get the fourth quarter underway. Aces down by 13, 38-25.
Oh, Aces with the ball. Baird in the lane. Gives it to Balzer.
Brody off the iron.
Look at that. Jackson come out of nowhere.
And that's going to go to the Aces.
That was uncanny.
Wow. Say, Ronte Jackson has got some speed.
Boy, I guess.
Because he outran everybody.
He came out of nowhere. He from behind him.
Yeah. Balzer hands it off to Myers. Aces get their offense up and running again.
Number 5 is going to pick up the foul.
Yeah. That'll be 2 on Temple. And team foul number 4 on the Crestview Knights. And now the Crestview coach wants an explanation as to why that's a foul. And I see some Crestview players with a... One of the Crestview players just got himself a whole bunch of cupcakes. I think I know what they're going to be munching on the bus ride back to Convoy.
Yes.
So number 25 picks up a foul. Lickley. That'll be team foul number 5 on the Knights, and Bergman at the line. This is the first one. He'll get one more. Jackson gets that one. Jackson Bergman with 9 points unofficially tonight. Aces down by a dozen, 38-26. Crestview with the ball.
Etzler with it. The Temple. Lickley over to Hunter. Etzler inside. Lickley off the glass and no good. Bergman came out of there with it.
Klima.
Bergman.
Aces will run their offense, get the motion going, and see if they can get something to open up.
There, you better shoot it.
In and out. Baird
One
grabs
of those.
it. Klima.
Get it.
Yeah.
10 for Klima.
38-29 now. Cuts the lead to only 9 for the Knights.
Etzler,
that's automatic,
Yep.
almost.
10 for him.
40-29, back to an 11-point lead.
Myers to Klima. Klima.
Up, and he'll draw the foul. Aaron will go to the line to shoot 2.
And Etzler just got a tee.
So Gavin Etzler with the technical foul. That'll be team foul number 6. Actually, that should be number 7 too, shouldn't it?
Yeah,
Should
it'll
be 2 fouls.
It will be. It's 2. It counts as a personal.
So there's a bit of a discussion here because Klima was fouled, and then there was a technical.
It was Etzler did a make the official look bad move.
Because Etzler got the foul, and then he got the technical, so he picked up 2.
Right.
So Klima got the first one. Got the second one. Those are the technical throws. And he should have 2 more.
Yes.
And the Aces will be in the bonus for the rest of the game.
And they get the ball.
Klima 3 for 3. That one's a little short. But he closes the gap. It's an 8-point lead now, and the Aces will have the ball midcourt. So Etzler loses his temper. It's a costly mistake.
Oh, don't.
There we go.
That ball wasn't in his possession.
Bergman, and Bergman's going to get fouled by Ronte Jackson. And that'll be 4 on Jackson.
And Esterling will come in.
So Bergman will shoot 2. Got it. Easterling in, and Ronte Jackson will sit down with 4 personal fouls. 5:47 to go in the 4th quarter. Bergman gets them both.
And 11 for Bergman. 13 for Klima.
Temple hands it off.
Etzler to Temple. Over to Lickley. Etzler with the ball. Drives in the lane. Rolls. No good. Bergman the board.
Tosses it to Myers. Aces down by 6. They've got the ball. Here comes Hicksville.
Baird. Klima, offensive foul.
He'll get the charge. That'll be 3 on Aaron. Team foul number 4 on the Aces.
Wasn't any doubt about that.
Score remains 40-34. Crestview comes up the floor with the basketball.
Ball goes around. Hunter to Etzler. Lickley in the corner, no good.
And Myers had it, and he took a shot from Etzler. The ball goes out of bounds, and it should stay with the Aces. Bergman.
Klima.
Oh, Klima doesn't see the ball until it's too late and turns it over.
Turn your back on the ball. Never, never, never.
4 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Crestview up by 6, 40-34. They've got the ball.
Etzler back to Temple in a lane, lays it in.
Very good.
12 for Temple. Ball serve. Is it to Baird? Go up, Baird.
Baird's going to be blocked.
Got smothered.
And Myers almost with the steal. And count it, he's going to go to the line.
Temple gets another one.
It's his 6th point here in the second half. Baird picks up his second personal. It's team foul number 5 on the Aces. And Mitch Temple will get a free throw here. Knights up by 10 right now. Make it 11.
It opened that up quickly.
Temple with 7 points so far here in the second half, to go with the 8 that he had in the first half.
Klima making up his mind to go.
Yep. Nothing there. Myers, no.
Settle down. Hunter to Lickley.
And that'll be on Klima. Or is it a timeout? Timeout before a foul. So Klima does not pick up a foul. They have a timeout on the floor called by the Crestview Knights.
32nd.
Knights are up by 11, 45 to 34. Aces are in the bonus right now. The Knights have committed 8 team fouls. Hicksville has only committed 5, so they still have a foul to give before they will start sending Crestview to the line. Non-conference action, but it's been a hard-fought game. These guys are going to know they played a basketball game tomorrow.
Yes.
3 minutes and 18 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter, and Crestview will have the ball at center court, out of bounds.
So Temple gets the ball. Lickley back to Temple. Down low, we're at Hunter.
Knights are going to play some keep away here. See if they can draw some fouls and burn some clock. Oop. That's not what they wanted to do.
Yep.
Off of Temple's forearm and out of bounds. The Aces will get the ball back with 2:41 to go.
Bring it around, Baird.
Klima at the top of the key, drives it into the paint and kicks it out to Myers. Bingo! That's Josh Myers' first points of the night, makes
Yes.
it a 45 to 37 game. And timeout immediately called by Coach Tony Tier. Full 1 minute timeout.
So back down to 8 points. Jackson coming back in the game for Crestview.
Yep. He's got 4 personal fouls hanging on him. Again, we want to say a big thank you to all of our underwriters making our coverage possible here at the Red Zone this evening. Our diamond level supporters, the Hicksville Pharmacy right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, and APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, and online at aptmfg.com/careers. And of course, our gold level underwriter, the Subway of Hicksville, sponsoring the Subway Player of the Game. We're going to give it out during the post-game show here tonight. I want to thank each and every one of them, and hope you will too, because they're the ones that make our coverage possible here on Hicksville Community Television. 2:15 to go on senior night in this varsity contest. Aces find themselves down by 8, 45 to 37. Knights break the pressure.
Down the floor to Jackson. Back out to Etzler. Go spread the floor again.
Yep.
Hunter. Down to Lickley.
And there'll be Another timeout, this time called by the Knights, I believe.
Yep. A full one.
Well, we'll take some time here and we'll say a big thank you to one of our Diamond Level supporters. And that is, of course, the Hicksville Pharmacy. Locally owned and operated. Your good neighbor pharmacy right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. They can take care of all of your family's pharmaceutical needs. They also have medical equipment and over-the-counter medications available as well, in addition to all the other stuff that they have in the store. Greeting cards, candles, Hicksville memorabilia, Ohio State, Michigan stuff, and lots more. Stop by, check it out. It's one of the showpieces of downtown Hicksville. We're so proud to have the Myers family and the Hicksville Pharmacy as one of our Diamond Level underwriters supporting all of our Aces sports broadcasts here on Hicksville Community Television. We thank them so very much for their continued support. The Hicksville Pharmacy, your locally owned and locally operated good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville.
1:54 remaining in the game. 45-37, Crestview.
Get the ball inbounds.
Etzler, a hunter like Etzler.
Etzler battling for his life. They're letting him play too, Jim.
Wow.
They're giving him a little leeway out there. Eventually they blow the whistle.
A little leeway is a lot.
That'll
Wow.
be the fourth one on Klima. Long inbounds. That's team foul number 6, and it's stolen away, and then they give it away.
Gow.
It'll be a jump ball, and that'll go to the Knights.
He's sitting on the floor and reaches up and takes it. Crestview ball.
They get it on the possession arrow with 1:36. They get the ball inbounds, and that'll be a foul on Balzer, and that'll be number 7. So the Aces will start being able to foul to send him to the line and hopefully get the ball back. That'll be Balzer's first personal. And he said team foul number 7, and Etzler at the line. He'll shoot 1 and 1. Got the front end. 46-37 now, and Etzler with one more to try to make it a 10-point game again. And he does. And turn it over.
Temple with the ball. Across the timeline. Over to Etzler. Hunter.
And they're just playing keep away. Down low.
Down low to Esterling. Temple with it.
They're going to get Meyer on that one. Yep. Josh Myers get his second personal. With 58.5 seconds, that's team foul number 8 on the Aces. And it's going to send Mitch Temple to the line to shoot 1 and 1. He misses. Bergman grabs the board. So that worked out all right for the Aces. Get the ball back, and they don't give up any points. Balzer got it. And another timeout called immediately by Coach Tony Tier, as with the three-point shot, the Aces close the gap to 7. Not a lot of time to work with, though, 47-3, so pretty much everything's going to have to break the Aces' way here these next few plays. Full 1-minute timeout. Glad to have you with us again. Jim Seiler, Bill Murphy, and Chris Warner here at the Red Zone, coming to you live on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. Second of our live streams tonight. Junior varsity game earlier went to the Crestview Knights as they beat the Aces 35-23. And again, the Aces down by 7 here in the varsity contest with under a minute to go in the fourth quarter.
Oh, Aces have 2 timeouts left.
Knights have 3 if they choose to use them. Because at Crestview right now, though, like I said, they're just playing. They get the ball, they're playing keep away and getting the Aces to come out and foul them, and they'll take their chances at the free throw line.
Yep.
So Crestview with the ball, the inbounds play.
Long ball.
And all alone under the hoop. Etzler misses it. My goodness.
Jackson got the rebound.
He'll kick it out.
Over and back.
And over and back. So Crestview's bench not happy about that call.
Yeah.
But
I think there's been several that they're not happy about.
Myers with 35 seconds. Klima got it. And another timeout on the floor.
30 seconds. 4 points.
That's player of the game type stuff right there, Jim, just saying. Quick 30-second timeout is with the three-pointer from Aaron Klima. The Aces close the gap to 4, 47-43.
Yes, sir. And they take Klima off the floor because he's got 4 personals.
Yep. So he'll have a seat. Gordon back into the game. Gordon, Bergman, Myers, Balzer, and Baird.
Oh, Hunter to inbound it. Now what?
Foul on number 2.
Josh
Myers gets a foul away from the ball. That'll be his 3rd.
The clock didn't run that way. And it gets Klima back in the game.
Also coming back in is Easterling as Bronte Jackson will step out. So it's a 4-point game, and it's going to be Etzler at the line, gets the front end. He'll get one more. That makes it a 5-point game. And he makes it a 6-point game. Josh Myers quickly up the floor to Klima. Myers from the corner. Misses. And Etzler's going to get fouled again with 18 seconds, and we're going to walk down to the other end and shoot some more free throws.
Baird got the foul.
That'll be 3 on Kyler. And that's team foul number 10, so it's 2 shots regardless for the Crestview Knights from here on out. Etzler hits it. Gets them both. I've got him for like 17 points now, I think.
18.
Yeah. Ooh.
No, 16. 16.
Okay. Oh, we were both wrong. And Bergman. That'll be another foul on number 25, Lickley. And Bergman at the line. Misses the front end. And Bergman's going to foul.
Oh, man.
With 5.4 seconds and the Aces down by 8. Bergman fouls.
At least he didn't foul Etzler.
Yeah, Lickley. And that'll be Bergman's 4th. academic, I think, at this point.
Oh, yes.
Lickley will get 2. Misses the first one.
Like Etzler would have been the last person I would have followed.
And Lickley gets the second one. He's only got 2 points in the game.
Yep.
Klima off the iron and no good.
And the score, final 52-43, Crestview.
Yes. So we'll tally things up here quickly, and we'll get you some unofficial scoring for the game. And I guess I'll begin with the Aces on the short end of the 52-43 final score. For the Aces, Alex Gordon tonight, quiet night for Alex. Did a lot of work, but not a lot of points to show for it. He had 1 bucket for 2 points in the game this evening. And then following that, Josh Myers and Brody Balzer, both of them with a 3-pointer in the second half for 3 points each. Then Kyler Baird, with 3 field goals and a couple of free throws to finish up the night with 8. Jackson Bergman in double figures. Jackson had a couple of field goals, and I had him for 7 free throws for 11. And then leading all Aces scorers tonight was Aaron Klima. Klima with 3 threes, 2 twos, and 3 free throws. I had him unofficially with 16 points for the Aces this evening.
Okay, for Crestview, we had Ronte Jackson had 3 free throws. Spread them out here. Lickley had 2 free throws for 2. J.J. Ward had 2 baskets and a triple for 7. Carson Hunter had 3 baskets and a triple for 9. Mitch Temple had 2 trays and 4 buckets, 8 and 6, 14, 15 total, 1 free throw. And high score for tonight for them, for everybody, is Gavin Etzler. He had 2 triples, 2 baskets for 10, and he had 6 free throws for 16 points.
He and Klima tied.
It's
16 points each.
They were 12 of 17 at the free throw line. If they have a weakness, that's where it is, because we were 12 of 15. So we outshot them at the free throw line.
So like I said, it was back and forth, and in all honesty, I mean, the Aces had their opportunities. They were kind of cold. They were missing some easy shots at various points throughout the game. We saw a lot of Aces missing shots that normally they make, and just some bad luck with the balls going in and out of the hoop. So again, maybe a little more competitive game than the 52-43, you know, a little closer maybe than the 9-point differential on the scoreboard.
It was down to 4, less than a minute to go.
And like I said, the Aces, give them credit too, because man, they hung in there and they played their hearts out. They left it all out on the floor here tonight. And again, even though they come up short, this is not one of those losses. I mean, you're not going to be happy with it, but this is not one of those losses where you're going to be banging your head going, oh my,
not like last night.
Yeah, last night was,
that would bang your head.
This is one of those losses where you can at least say, man, we played them. You know, they beat us fair and square, but we gave them a basketball game.
Right.
And I sort of hinted at it, but my vote tonight for Subway Player of the Game, I don't think there's any doubt Aaron Klima, because he just, 3 3-pointers, 16 points,
hit that
even in a losing clock.
Point.
Yep, and he gave the Aces that little bit of lift every now and then to sort of keep them in the game mentally, I guess.
Had the 4th quarter jump there to, with that 3 that fired things up a little bit, and they kind of picked up some energy after that, and then it just happened to, we had to foul to get the ball, and, Etzler walks to the line and sinks them all.
Yep, so make note, if we do run into Crestview down the road again, don't foul Etzler in the
It's
game
true. It's
if
true.
we can avoid him.
You can,
So
if you're going to go home and go over and grab somebody just to get a foul,
Yep.
then don't grab the best shooter they have.
So with that, we'll get ready to wrap things up for this evening. Again, senior night tonight, and we congratulate all of the ACES seniors recognized here this evening. We want to thank the Hicksville Athletic Department and our co-athletic directors, Mr. Hott and Overmeyer, for giving us the space and allowing us to live stream our coverage for you here tonight from the Red Zone. Thanks also to all of our underwriters making our coverage possible, our diamond level supporters, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, and the Hicksville Pharmacy, located in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. And of course, our gold level sponsor for all of our basketball coverage, Subway of Hicksville, proud sponsors of the Subway Player of the Game, winning it tonight, Aaron Klima. So congratulations to Aaron. And most of all, though, we want to thank all of you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the live stream coverage here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel this evening. We appreciate each and every one of you. If you like what you saw and you haven't already, consider subscribing. Hit the bell for notifications. And don't forget, you can also follow us on Facebook as well. We do our live coverage of the girls on our Facebook page, and we also have a weekly update and keep you up to date with all the stuff that's happening here at Hicksville Community Television. And for those of you who have already subscribed and follow us, thank you so very, very much. So with that, we're going to wrap it up. Again, Jim and I will be back. Our next basketball live stream will be coming up next week on Tuesday. It'll be girls basketball action as the Lady Aces host Pettisville. And until then, for Jim Seiler calling the play-by-play and Christopher Warner operating the iPad Pro camera, I'm Bill Murphy for Hicksville Community Television, wishing all of you a good night and good sports.